Hey everyone, welcome back to the History Hotline, the podcast where we discuss and debate the weirdest moments in history. I'm your host, Akil, and today we're looking at a time in 1932 when the Australian government declared war on birds?
That's right. It wasn't a war against another country. It came to be known as the Great Emu War, and spoiler alert, the humans did not win.
To understand how this happened, you have to understand the enemy. The enemy in question? 20,000 6-foot-tall, flightless emus that can run at speeds up to 30 miles per hour.
After World War I, Australian veterans were given land in Western Australia to farm wheat. But when 20,000 emus showed up and ate the crops and smashed the fences, the farmers had to put a stop to it.
They didn't call a vet, however. They called the military. Major GPW Meredith was sent in with 2 Lewis machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition.
Imagine being a soldier who's gone through years of extensive training, expecting to find themselves in a combat zone, only to come face to face with an army of emus.
The first encounter was a disaster for the humans. The soldiers tried to ambush a group of 1,000 emus, but the birds split into tiny groups and ran in different directions. The machine guns jammed, and only a handful of birds were hit.
It turns out that emus are actually tactical geniuses. In fact, one bird would actually act as a sentinel, a standing guard while the others ate. If they saw a soldier, the sentinel gave a warning cry and the mob of emus vanished.
Even Major Meredith admitted his defeat. He famously said that if he had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, he could face any army in the world.
Major Meredith even tried mounting a machine gun to a truck to chase them down. Birdie, what happened there?
It was a disaster. The ground was too rough, the gunner couldn't aim, and the emus actually outran the truck. One emu even got tangled in the steering wheel, causing the truck to crash into a fence.
After a few weeks, the military had burned through thousands of rounds of ammo with little to no success. The government officially withdrew, leaving the emus in total control of the wheat fields.
It turns out that in a battle between man and bird, the birds emerged victorious.
It's an obscure reminder that nature usually wins, even if you bring a machine gun to the fight.
Thanks for listening in and joining the discussion today about crazy emus. Tune in tomorrow for our next episode of the History Hotline.